Hello, welcome to Your City at Work. Today we're going to cover the Inspections and Code Enforcement Department. With us today is Terry Adams, the director of these two departments. Terry, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine today, Jack. Thank you.
Good, good. Terry, let's start off. Tell us what your major roles are for the Inspections Department.
Our major role is plan review as they come in through planning and they circulate down through engineering and to us for residential. And naturally, our commercial jobs is set up a little different. Our major role is to do all the plan reviews to make sure all safety issues is in place and then move the permit forward as quick as we can back out to the builder and contractor. So.
Okay, and now obviously you're in management of two separate departments. Code enforcement is separate from inspections. What are the major roles of code enforcement?
Code enforcement regulates city ordinances such as tall grass, in-op vehicles, trash in the yards, and what have you. And they also pick up the part of the condemnation for the city that I run with them to help try to keep the city safe and livable for the citizens here.
Okay. Now, your job requires you to be very in tune with the public. You have an interaction with the public on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
What is your relationship right now with these contractors, these general contractors?
Contractor relationship from where I'm sitting and from the inputs that I've got back from them, Jack, has been well perceptive. They're on board with everything going on. We have a good working relationship between myself and the contractors, as well as my inspectors and the contractors. So we've got a good working rapport working right now in the city.
Good. Now, a lot has changed over the past couple of years with inspections and in code enforcement. What do you attribute the success of your department to?
I'd say the major thing that we've accomplished is our quick response to get an inspection completed. We have we take call-ins to the permit technician, which works issuing the permits, and she'll put it out on a call basis to them, and we'll normally get them within the first day rollout. For some inspections. Some inspections naturally have to be scheduled for the next day's schedule. And the contractors like that because they're getting a better service from us.
Absolutely. Now we at Channel 24 will be doing a segment specifically on the building permit process from the eyes of the customer. I know you play a pivotal role with this permit process. Just give us a basic rundown of what your responsibilities are with the process.
My responsibilities are, let's just take a residential plan. It gets submitted in planning and zoning. Once it's completed there, then it gets walked up to the engineering department. From there, then it rolls back down to me to make sure everything is in place for safety requirements for residential houses. Once that's done and I verify everything on that application as well as the project cost and who's doing it, then I roll it over to the permit technician, which then creates the permit. The commercial CO or the commercial plan reviews are a little different because we set up 1 day a week, and that's on Thursdays for a complete commercial review. That's where we all are in the same room reviewing these. And it's just then after that same process, once everybody is approved and signed off on it, then I give the permit technician the okay to issue the permit, and then we move it forward.
Okay, and it's pretty obvious that Jonesboro saw a lot of growth in 2011. Can you give us a little bit on the numbers of permits we saw this year?
Yeah, the residential permits for 2011, just residential permits for the building themselves was at 293 with a total revenue influx at $135,403.
Wow, that's a lot of houses.
And a project cost of $34,333. So, wow. And based on all your single-family homes, commercial projects has been up. We're seeing a good increase in our revenues in 2011 versus 2009 and 2010.
Okay. We're in 2012. What do you see over the next 12 months for the city?
Just from what I've seen so far in the last month and a half come across my desk and in plan review, I think we're going to be looking at another good year this year, more so probably in single family homes and the heavier commercial type business. I think we're going to see an influx this year before we're all done with the year, so I look for another good year.
Well, that's always good to hear.
Yeah.
Obviously, that means a lot that our economy is good and strong, that people are still building houses and bringing
Yeah.
in business to Jonesboro. Well, Terry, it was a pleasure sitting down with you and talking about the inspections and code enforcement department. If anybody has any questions for you, how might they go about getting in contact?
They can contact me at two different ways. The direct line to my desk is 870-336-7194, or my cell number is 870-919-5426, and that phone stays on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
All right. And obviously, you're welcome to go to the city's website at www.jonesboro.org. You could go to Terry's department inspections and find his contact information and email me form, as well as all of his codes and everything that they follow. Again, Terry, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you, Jack.
And thank you for watching Channel 24.